How's it going, guys? This is Najam. Welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to review the Fifine Ampligame A6T microphone. So this is it right over here. This is the RGB microphone that we're going to review today. Now before I start, just a little bit of backstory. A while back I did order a USB microphone, but it never came in, so I had to get a refund. Since then I've been using my Zoom H5 plugged into my PC as an audio interface, and I've been using that as a USB microphone. Now I've used the XLR microphones plugged into it, and to be honest with you, I have no issues with it. It's just been amazing. Now this was sent over by Fifine. They got in touch with me and wanted to send this over. I said yeah, of course. And I've been using this as a USB microphone, and I've actually been taking it to work as well, doing some meetings, and I've been using this at work as well, which has been amazing. And straight off the bat, I'll just get one thing off the way. Compared to an audio interface, this microphone setup here is a lot cheaper, and it's a lot lighter as well, and it also is just plug and play. And that's one of the reasons I wanted a USB microphone. Is simply just plug into the laptop or whatever you're using, and they should just start working. And this has been doing just that. I've been using it with my Linux setup over here, and it works fine. So I guess you can say that is one positive, and that this is a lot more simpler, it's a lot more lighter, it's a lot more easier to use compared to an audio interface. Now as far as the sound quality goes, you can be the judge of that. I have got some other microphones that I have tested on the on my review channel, and you can go ahead and check them out and put the video side by side and give them a listen. I also have the XM900, which is also comes in a kit just like this, but that's an XLR microphone, and I did use the Zoom H5 to record with that microphone as well. But in this video I'm going to talk about this microphone, using it as a gaming microphone as well as live streaming microphone, and also for meetings. Now this microphone kit comes with everything you need, unlike the XM900, for which you need an audio interface and to record with, because it's an XLR microphone. This one is a USB microphone. You just plug this into your laptop or PC and it'll start working. It works with pretty much everything I've tested. So the Linux laptop here works with Windows as well, and it works with macOS because it's simply a plug and play device. Doesn't need any drivers. You just plug this in and it will work. Now I haven't tested it with Android or anything, but apparently it should work with that as well because it's very simple. Let's talk about the build quality. Now first off, what I noticed was that this microphone is very light compared to the C414 that I've got, which is really heavy. It's a bit of metal, and to be honest, I have dropped that one, but it survived. This one is very light. It's made out of don't know what the heck is made out of. The housing here is made out of metal. I do know that, and it seems built really nice. For the price, it's actually pretty reasonable, and it's just really light. That's what really surprised me when I got it out of the box and started using it. It's just very light. That's actually why I took it to work, because it's just very light. Now any of the other microphones, including the Zoom H5 as a handy recorder, is quite a lot heavier than all of this. So there's that. Now I did take only the microphone. I did not take the boom and the boom stick because I didn't need that at work. Now let's take a closer look around the microphone. As you can see, it is an RGB microphone. On the back over here you can plug the USB in and it goes directly to the laptop. Now on the bottom it has got a volume knob which I can turn, and I can go ahead and turn this off, and apparently it is sort of like a volume and stuff. And so, and when I stop talking and when I keep on talking, as I increase the volume, it will get louder and louder, and you'll probably be able to hear me. Also on the top, it does have a touch button, which is a mute button. So and if I turn it back on, you can see on the audio waveform that you can actually hear me again. So this is a mute button, and you can notice the RGB goes off when it's on mute to indicate that it is muted. So there's that. So that's all there is to it. It is shock mounted. It's got a pop filter. And speaking of the pop filter, let's actually go ahead and do the microphone test, and we'll start off with the pop filter. The pop filter is very cool. It just snaps in front of the microphone, and we'll just do a PP test. PP. Pop. Yeah, that's clipping. Let's go ahead and put this back on. from my testing, I have noticed it makes a little bit of a difference. I'd recommend leaving this on. It isn't perfect, but it does definitely make a difference. Now let's go ahead and take the microphone off of the boom arm, which is going to take me, oh, forget it, I'll leave that. Now what I'm going to do is a misophonic test. Now basically you touch the microphone to see and recognize how much noise it picks up. I'm also going to start typing on the keyboard to see how much of the noise that it picks up from the keyboard. And so I'm going to touch the boom arm that it comes with. So I'm just rubbing it, and this is how it sounds. Now normally almost every microphone would pick this up because you can actually hear it with your ears. Now if I go ahead and tap it, it will also pick that up, but I don't know how much of the lower frequencies it's going to pick up. If I go ahead and touch the microphone, it's going to pick that up. Let's go ahead and touch the table and see how much of that. Tap on the table, sorry. Now you should notice the low end in the recording. If it picks up a lot of low end, that means that there are some low frequencies that it's picking up. As far as the normal sounds goes, if your ears can hear it, the microphone's gonna hear it as well. Now let's go ahead and type on a mechanical keyboard with blue switches. Guys, I have done the unthinkable. I have taken it out of the boom. I have taken it off of the boom, and we're gonna do a direction test. So I'm speaking from the front of the microphone, and this is a cardioid microphone. Unlike a lot of cheap USB microphones you can pick up, they tend to be omnidirectional, and that means they're gonna be pretty much audible in almost every circumstances. They will be better than the built-in microphones, but let's go ahead and do a direction test with this microphone. So I'm speaking from the front of the microphone. Now I'm speaking from the right side or the left side of the microphone. Now I'm speaking from behind the microphone. Now I'm speaking from the right or the other side. Now I'm speaking from the top of the microphone. Now I am speaking from the bottom of the microphone. That is where the volume dial is of the microphone. And back to speaking from the front of the microphone, and I think this does sound the best as it is. Now this is a cardioid microphone or a unidirectional microphone, which means I don't know why. Don't know them. Now the RGB lighting, you can't really adjust it, and if you use this microphone in really dim lit conditions, in a really dark room, then it will stand out. And if you're gaming, you are going to be able to see the RGB, and because it changes, as you can see the color is changing, you might be able to notice that, and it might be a little bit annoying. Let's talk about using this microphone for different purposes. For gaming, this is perfect. For live streaming, this is pretty much nice. This is actually pointed towards live streamers and gamers, and for that it's actually perfect. In fact, I'm actually going to use it for that if I get into streaming and live streaming and stuff like that, because the Zoom H5, while it's nice, it has sound, it's really nice. The large diaphragm condensers that people use, as well as me, they pick up a lot more than this microphone does, because this has a smaller diaphragm than the large diaphragm condensers. So yes, that's pretty much the end of this video. If you guys have any questions about the ask me in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in another video.